Now that's a brand new SE joining a company. Let's say some SE has been there for a while. There's a need for continuous education, right? Continuous learning. There are always new features, new technologies that people need to learn. So some companies have like technical resources for SEs, technical training. Uh, and a lot of times companies hire SEs that come from within the industry that they want so that they don't have to provide all that training to begin with. But now a lot of companies are looking at potential as well. So they might hire someone from outside the industry and they have to learn a lot of the technologies that are required. They're usually provided like through like O'Reilly Learning or through Pluralsight or Cloud Guru, right? Or Udemy, whatever it is. They are provided somewhere else, and they're not taught the products specifically with those technology training. They're taught about like, networking or machine learning or Linux, whatever, APIs. So that's one source of training. And then you have the product training. Most of the product trainings that I've attended have either been marketing, where they talk about the new features that are coming out, or it's been technically they talk about the technology so much and the features and the functions and the bits and the bytes that almost all of them forget about the business. Like the product training is done by engineers who are focused on specific features, specific functionality, and they're not focused on the business problem. So then the SE has to go out and figure out, like, all right, what problem did we solve with this thing? Right? I know customers have been asking for this feature, but why are they asking for this feature? How is that helpful to them? How can I sell it? I have not seen training about how you can sell this new feature that we just came out with. Again, if your company does that, I'm happy for you. If your company doesn't, maybe you should think about it. And you have some companies that invest in some sales engineering skills training, like John Kerr, Chris White, Peter Cohen. Right? John Kerr and Chris White do general SE training. Demo training, you have Peter Cohen, great demo, and you have Demo to Win. You have people who are like demo coaches, such as Kerry Sokolsky and Brian Geary, both watch like a demo and then critique it and then train people on how to do better demos. So even that, like, there's so much. I think Peter right now is going more into discovery because it's an important aspect, and it's been when people focus on demo only, I think they're missing a big portion of sales engineering. So what's missing? Most companies don't invest in those sales engineering skills training. And even if they do, it's there for 3 weeks, for 3 days, 4 days, 5 days. Maybe they do a couple of review sessions, but then the SE's back to being on their own. It's like saying you're about to join the NBA. Here's a 4-day boot camp for you. Now go play in the NBA without a coach. Or play football, whatever sport you want to pick. That's the example that I see here. So sales engineering skills training has to be something that's continuous. And you don't have to like invest in the training every week, but you can invest in a course that coaches within your organization so that they can continue doing it. And coaching, whether it's for salespeople or SEs, is severely lacking. The only coaching I see for salespeople specifically, and even SEs, are for those who are struggling. I mentioned this many times where I felt like I was the best thing since sliced bread because I was hitting quota, but I was a horrible SE. All I did was spray and pray. And if you don't know what spray and pray is, it's you have a slide deck of 300 slides and you just go through every single one of them and see which sticks with the customer, see what resonates with them, so they would buy despite of me, not because of me. And I did great because my quota was so low that if I sold a couple of things, like I hit my quota and I'm good.